Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Today we're going to talk about crypto and what I see happening with all of crypto. We're going to deal with Bitcoin and everything else. So maybe we'll grab one altcoin and one meme coin, and then you guys could do you can do the appropriate math depending on the crypto that you have. All right. Today is going to be brought to you by Stock Up You. Why? Because if you take this class now, you will be prepared to buy and sell at the appropriate times. So you want to start studying now for those of you that really don't know crypto, okay? So let's get right into it. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful and blessed day. So let's look at, let's just go to a chart right now. Clearly we can see that here, this was Monday, April 8th, right? So let me just pull it in right here. We could see that that's when the downfall, the downturn started happening, right? So I got it on the daily here. So we see these big red candles coming down, 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 all the way to 55. Remember, we were looking at around 55. It came to 56-ish, okay? But it came down to 55, which most charters and analysts was expecting. I was expecting it also. I brought it to you guys. I saw that 55 was probably going to be the floor, and it was, right? And so now we've been capitulating. I could never say that word right. I got a lazy tongue, y'all. Forgive me. And you could see that now we're in a different range. Okay, let's start here. We got May here, right? And let's just move this over and start from May, all right? So here we are right now, and we're in this time zone where it's just trading sideways. The truth be told, Bitcoin has been trading sideways for a couple of months, right? And so now we don't know where the bottom is, but short term, I think it's around the 60,000, right? I think it's around 60,000. If it falls beneath 60,000, then I simply want you guys to go to your cryptos, whatever they may be, and see where they were when Bitcoin came down. Now, it's not an exact science. I know that, okay? But for those of you that are like me that are buying through this, and I did some heavy buying, and I've continued to do some heavier dollar cost averaging in this price zone while it's really down. Right now we're at 64 at the time of filming this. Monday, it could be 60. All right. I'm just preparing you guys. I'm okay with buying in this range, right? So what I'm going to suggest to you guys is, number one, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. Number two, it's crypto, which means that it could have a flash crash at a whim, and no one will know. No one will see it coming, all right? But I do believe that this time period is a sell zone, and I'm going to bring something different to the table. And I want you guys to listen to this. I'm going to go right to it, and please leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I think that there will be a pump towards the election, okay? Most analysts, crypto analysts, believe, of course, if you look at the cycle, it looks like 2025 is supposed to be the top, and it very well could be. There are some that believe we have already topped out in crypto, and the highs are already baked in, and it's pretty much downhill from here. I don't subscribe to that, but if it is, and if it has already hit, I'm okay with my positions. I'm still mostly up, even though last week some of the crypto that I bought is now red. I'm still holding. I'm not suggesting that you hold. You do your own due diligence, okay? But here's what I see. Now, I brought this up, and I want you guys to listen to this because it still applies and it's still important, and I'm going to build my case. Now, he's talking about stocks, and I played this on my other video, but I believe crypto is going to have the same move. All right, let's take a listen.
Fourth year of the presidential cycle, and especially when there's a Democrat, we don't have as many gains. Then we have March and April, and for all the sayings of sell in May and go away, we really don't see that much pressure, although the averages are pretty low. And then we have some strong summer months, June, July, August, and this is where...
So what I see, and I do believe this, I believe that we should have a pump back up in November. I really do. Now, it could start before then, but I see a pump back up in November during the presidential year, which it is now. Let's fast forward a little bit. Let's listen.
Losses for both the overall market since 1949 and the fourth year of the presidential cycle. But when you filter by Democrats only, interestingly enough, September ends up positive. Now, we don't have a huge sample size.
I'm going to fast forward a little bit and let's get to November, all right?
Very small gains. But then what sticks out here, guess what? November, usually the best month of the year.
What he was saying was, all right, so now we do know that that is stocks that he's talking about. I believe that there could be a crypto rally in November. One of our candidates that's running for president is pro-crypto. And I believe now the other side is starting to pile on because they see that a lot of people are starting to like and, we are starting to accept more crypto. Of course, the spot ETFs in Bitcoin is a major player because there's been billions of dollars of crypto, or should I say Bitcoin, purchased by these big institutions. And it has a lot to do with it. Okay, so now let's just take a look right quick. Well, as we can see here at the time of filming this, of course, for the day we got mixed. Okay, I'm sorry, that's for the hour, but for the day, it looks really good. For the week, not so good. And the month is even worse, with the exception of Brett and not Jasmine is up really good. Okay, so let's just go into something I want to point out to some of you. I like to keep things easy, uncomplicated, and this is a way for you to see short term how you can make money by simply setting buy and sell orders. I've been doing a lot of trading this time around, so I have one portfolio that I do some trading, and another I do some just dollar cost averaging. Okay, so let's just take a look. All right, as we can see, Bitcoin, I got a big fat arrow here, and this date is Wednesday, May 24th, right? So if you zoom out, you could see that is a local bottom, right? That's when Bitcoin really came down, right? And so I just want you to see where it was. That is May 24th on Bitcoin. Of course, Bitcoin moves everything like the NASDAQ, right? Bitcoin is like the NASDAQ. So let's just pick a altcoin, okay? Now, you can use whatever altcoins you are buying and just kind of use this for a time frame. All right, so we could see, here's the arrow again. Here is Wednesday, May 24th, and we could clearly see that it actually came down, right? So we always want to look at Bitcoin, and then we can look at our altcoins, go back, see where the local bottom was, and we could see that this was actually a buy. Okay, if I put a, let's see here, if I put a 20 on there, let's see here, it'll probably print a buy signal. Okay, well, it didn't. It printed a long signal later. Okay, but for all intents and purposes, let's just pick this date, May 1st. We could see that this was a good price to actually buy some Solana. Okay, remember, you take whatever you have, Link, whatever altcoin, ADA, whatever altcoin you have, right? And so I'm going to show you the significance of that in a minute. At the time of filming this, we're at 134, but as you can see, that's our purchase price at 126. Of course, if you stream out, you could see that actually locally, that's pretty good. Now, this is with the exception of Bitcoin breaking back down to 55, then all bets are off. All right. But if we look and expect Bitcoin to go back down to 60, then this is a safe area to buy. Okay, I'm using Solana. Let's go to something like Ondo. Okay, let's go to Ondo. All right, so clearly we can see Ondo same day, Wednesday, May 1st. Ondo was all the way down to 74 cents, right? And now today it's at 117. So we can clearly see that that was a buy range. And for those of us that are swinging, you set your buy right here, and then you could set your sell anywhere if you're swinging. But if you're just accumulating and you believe, like I believe, that later on we will see a newer high or a higher high, then you could just accumulate at this price level, okay? Now let's go to something with a lot of zeros so we can put things in perspective, all right? Let's go to something like Floki, okay? You can use whatever you want. Brat may be too early, new, but you can, whiff, whatever, bonk. You could use anything with a lot of zeros. SHIBA Inu, we can clearly see same date, but we could see that this is a what? Just a local buy. If Bitcoin bottoms out at 60. Remember, if it's at 55, all bets are off. Now, as we can see right now, we got 3 zeros and 17, but I have a buy order at 3 zeros and 1 5. Now, let's look at this, right? Even if, well, let's back up. From where it is now to where I got my buy order is around 8%. So it's about an 8% discount, right? So let's just do this. Let's look at if we bought here, and even if we just got to where it peaked out of a high. As we can see here, that's 123% gain, okay? Let me make that again. That's 123% gain. Sorry, good people, here we go. All right, so if I buy it here and simply sell it here, not even the top, okay, and simply sell it here at 3 zeros, right, and 32, that's 105% gain on my money, right? And so that's what I want to show you. That's the power of being patient, setting your buy orders and seeing where the local lows are and the local highs are, which is what I'm doing, and I continue to swing. Now, not only do I buy some to swing, but I also buy some to hold, because I believe before 2025 that we will have a new local high. We could in November during the election. Now, let me show you guys this. On my Instagram page, which will be the second link below in this video, I have a 1-minute video on how to set a stop loss, right, on crypto. You can set a stop loss or you can do a buy order, but I have a 1 minute on how to set a stop loss with your crypto if you're using an app like Coinbase, okay? That will be my Instagram, and I will be leaving that as a second link on this video. The first link, the top link, will be Stock Up You. Stock Up You. You guys that have not purchased yet and gotten in, and if you're losing money in crypto, trust me, not only will this stop the bleeding, but it's going to help you see what's going on before it's going on, know what's going on with crypto, and know how to make money, know how to swing trade crypto, and more importantly, know how to make more money, long-term money with crypto, okay? So that's going to be the top link, and then the second link right behind that will be my Instagram, where I have a 1-minute video on how to set stop losses. And I'm going to be putting some shorter form content there. All right, good people, have a blessed weekend. Hopefully this has helped you. Remember to check out the 2 top links below.